Hey there, Samitian here, and welcome back to Morrowind. Last time we did quite a few quests for both the Mages and the Thieves Guild, and today we're going to finish off our current Thieves Guild quest, and I think now's as good a time as any to head to the mainland. See what happens there. I'm excited. I have in OBS bumped up the brightness a touch, which I think means the outsides are going to look washed out. But the insides, like nighttime and stuff, is way too dark on the videos I have recorded, I have noticed, and I'd like to find a way to fix that that doesn't also involve making the daytimes look terrible. So I bumped it up a very, very, very small amount, and I'm going to see how it looks. So, our current Thieves Guild quest is the Vintage Brandy. Raylan Hlalo is dead, but has left behind some vintage brandy. So, let's find Raylan Hlalo's house, steal some booze. Excuse me, sir. Hi there, I'm the great Lucret Hanotepelis. I'm sure you have heard of me. I haven't. You know where Raylan Hlalo lives? No? Okay. How about you, Hlalu Guard? Hlalo Manor is on the northwest side of town. Just head southwest from the temple, go up the first steps you see, then look to your left. I don't know why you'd want to go there after what happened.
What outlander? Why do you disturb?
So it's around here somewhere? Urano Manor. Oragtong Guild. Is this the Hlalo? Oh, this is the Hlalo Manor. I see. Can I get in from up here? Be a lot. It's going to be a lot easier to sneak in if I'm not going in through the front door. You know what I mean? This is why you level your acrobatics, kids. Well, this lock is harder, but no one sees me from up here. Alright. Let's do a quick little save. Don't see anyone yet. Oh. Found a dead man. Well, looting the dead seems like something I would do. He doesn't need it anymore. Get another lockpick out. I got some master lockpicks. I don't think I need to use those on this kind of stuff. 36 lessons of Vivek. Used our medium armor skill. If we ever want to use medium armor, that'll help. The lady up there. I had to guess the brandy is probably up there with her. Maybe it's down here. This looks like where he keeps his booze. Are there any guards down here? No? Oh, a drinks cabinet. Wolf's blood wine. look at all this fancy non-vanilla stuff that I can take that's worth a lot of money. I'm not gonna look I'm not gonna look a gift ebony in the mouth. I believe there's nobody down here. Thought there was someone in the front, like investigating the murder. A guard. But apparently it is incorrect. Oh, I think I remember while downloading this mod list, there was a mod that made Hlalo Manor like different. They filled it out with like playable, like player home stuff. It seems weird to me that they would make a player home, have all of the storage be considered thieving. But you know, who am I to judge the wisdom of mod makers? So I'm just gonna loot all of these alchemy supplies, since why not? Crystal glass plates. Raw ebony. It's pretty pricey. And also illegal, if I remember correctly. Why did Mr. Hlalo have some illegal ebony? Okay, suddenly I'm over encumbered, so I need to ditch something that I just picked up. Good question. What am I gonna drop? Everything I just picked up is pretty worth a lot. These eggs, I can ditch the eggs. I don't need those eggs. Palm eggs weigh a lot and aren't worth anything. Exclusive restore fatigue. Okay, this booze is kind of cheap, so I don't need to get this booze. Go no grow. Talon's heritage. Ungorth. All these fancy non-vanilla wines that I can take. Oh, there's the vintage brandy. Okay. Cyrodiilic brandy. Okay, a lot of this booze is not worth the time to pick up. I want to keep this ebony stuff since it's worth a good amount. I picked up some cheapo alcohol. I don't really need. Yeah, this Morrowind weighs a lot, isn't worth a lot. Bar milk, not really worth it. Alright. And there's so much expensive wine here. What the fuck? 2,000? Got some skooma. Man's got drugs. Alright, okay. My inventory. Need to level my strength more. Ditch the salt rice. It's not gonna save me on space, though, is the thing. I don't need that silver longsword. Okay. Books. I'm not gonna pick up most of these books. If I find any that are like skill books, I will take those, but yeah, it's not a skill book, but I'll take it because it was worth 100. Okay. Don't mind me just leaving a dead man's house. Nobody cares. I don't care. Alright, let's go turn in this vintage brandy and then put the rest of our shit in our house. I've decided that I'm not going to be sorting my loot on camera because that's going to take forever and it's boring. So every now and then, when I have the time off camera, I'll go into my house over there, I'll look in my unsorted loot chest, and I will sort it.
Say what you want or go away.
You go away, it's my house. God, I move so slowly when I don't have, move so slowly when my inventory's full.
Aren't you a saint? How may I help you? What can I do?
Alright, sugar lips. I got your brandy. Yes, this is fine brandy. Habasi gives you a fair price, 1,000 drinks. Can I advance? No, need more jobs. That's interesting.
May you walk on warm sands.
Normally... Okay, maybe I've done all of the jobs that he has. Normally he would tell me that, instead of telling me about the last quest.
May you walk on warm sands.
In the supply chest? No? Okay. So I think it's time to leave. We've stayed in Balmora for quite a long time, and I would like to go do some modded content. So we're going to go to the mainland in the Tamriel Rebuilt mod. But before I do that, we need to pick up our tent and go home and go. But I need to ditch stuff in here. Is there like a way to just send stuff over? Alt doesn't work, Control doesn't work, Shift doesn't work. I guess not. I guess I gotta drag everything over here. Morrowind. Really need this many cheap restore magicka potions on me at once, I think. like to keep the exclusive shields and spell absorption. Yeah, you see how slow this is going? Imagine if I was putting them in all the chests that they were supposed to be in. Wouldn't that take a while? Okay, I believe control click. Oh no, control click takes one. Shift click takes all of them. Okay. Organization. Organization. Oh, wait, keep that key. This key I probably don't need anymore. Keep all the lockpicks and the probes. Okay. Now, before I leave to the mainland, I would like to...
I need to be quick about this.
Or find someone else to talk to.
Why are you inside of this cart? Is this your cart? This is your cart. Anything cool? That could be an interesting ring. It's pretty cheap too. Arrows that silence for 5 seconds. That seems nice. I'll just leave. I don't need it. What am I currently using for my ring? This one? Yeah. Alright, you can wear 2 rings in this game because it makes sense that you can wear more than 1 ring. So, as I was mentioning yesterday, or not yesterday, whatever the last video was, I need to level up these skills in order to increase my Mage's Guild rank. So I should buy some spells of every single school. I have a destruction spell, I have a conjuration spell. I should get some easy to use spells of the other schools. You can't teach me spells because I am not high enough rank.
Is it
Let's get this
necessary
over
that
with.
you speak with me?
How about you? A cheap restore health spell. Seems like it could be pretty good. Let me... A rat's nest. Unsound practices, slipshod scholarship, politics, lame brains and lunatics, but essential for research, and worthwhile for the discounts on services if nothing else. Aradren here, she's not so bad. Good intentions. And Edwina Albert over in Aldrune. Interesting projects. A bit out of touch perhaps, but sound and sensible. Okay, I would like to get you to at least 69, because that's the funny number, and it doesn't take that long usually. Mash in the enter button on my keyboard. I wonder if there's a mod that makes persuasion less bad. Alright. Teach me this, just because it's cheap. I'd like an illusion spell. That is expensive. That could be kind of useful. So Feather increases your carrying capacity. This is not that long. 10 seconds.
Stay out of trouble and you won't get hurt.
How about you? Bound longbow is honestly something I'm a little interested in. So teach me that. Dwemer Centurions are enchanted war devices in the form of animated metal creatures. There are 3 classes of Dwemer Centurions: the Centurion Spider, the Centurion Sphere, and the Steam Centurion. These devices are rarely encountered outside of ancient Dwemer ruins. Why do you know so much about Centurions, huh? It is incredibly cheap. Levitate, you say? That's a useful spell to have. Open up to 50 points. Oh, water breathing, give me that. Water walking, give me that. I don't really need this since I'm got decent security.
Warm greetings, Albert.
Okay, I got some
Care to
spells.
peruse my spells?
What schools am I missing? Mysticism? Yeah, I don't have a mysticism spell. How's your bet going? Ajira won the bet. Ajira does not forget your help. Now that you have found Ajira's stolen reports, Ajira is now a journeyman and has earned her novice robes. The provisioner in Caldera was very kind and gave her a spare. Ajira wishes to give this robe to friend Sharia Lightfoot. Fortify maximum magicka 0.2 times int, and fortify alchemy 10. 0.2 times int would be 10-ish. It's not bad. Alchemy. Would this give me the ability to know what... Okay, I can now know what potions do. Wait, I can wear this over my armor? Huh. Wait, how much did that level my magicka by? 9. It's not bad.
Greeted friend. Good to see you. Do you need my services?
What spells do you have? Soul Trap. There we go. That's the mysticism spell that I want. Alright. I believe it is time. First we head to Vivek.
What
My
can I do for you?
patience is limited.
And then we head to... No? Oh wait, it's you that... Yeah. I am Omer the Altimer, Guild Guide. I provide instantaneous transport to the other major Mages Guild halls in Morrowind. What is your destination? Anywhere but here, Bosmer. Say the word and I can teleport you to the Mages Guild halls in Firewatch or Old Ebonheart. Oh. Well, there are other ways to get to the mainland. So we have arrived in Vivek, the largest city on Vardenfell. If you are unfamiliar, Vivek is the name of one of the God Kings of Morrowind. The tribunal worships 3 living gods, Vivek, Almalexia, and Sothasil. And this town is built around him. Well, not really around him. He has a temple at the southern end of the city, but the city is fucking massive. So
Whatever you're looking for, I'm sure I don't know how to find it.
let's see if we can take a peek. Yeah. So this is the foreign quarter of Vivek. Then there's other quarters all over the place. And Vivek's temple is way down there at the southern end. So there are, from what I read, 5 ways to get to the mainland from the base game of Morrowind. One is that guild guide that I just talked to. But he won't let me because I'm not high enough rank in the Mages Guild. And I can't really get much higher in the Mages Guild because, well, I need more stats, more skills. So the other options are boats from various locations, and one of those various locations is the Vivek docks. I don't exactly remember where the Vivek docks are, but I'll figure it out. You're a gondola, right? You're not, yeah, you're not the
Do you want some?
boatman. You're the gondolaman. Are these the Vivek docks? This doesn't look like a place a boat would dock. This looks like just a fisherman dock. Yeah, this ain't a boat dock. Isn't it fancy that now I can see what stuff actually does? Okay, where are the docks in Vivek? I think they're on the west side somewhere. I'm not gonna pay this gondolaman to take me anywhere since I don't actually remember where I need to go.
Say what you want.
And everyone still hates me so much, despite the fact that my personality's 58 now. I guess people really, really don't like foreigners. Sad times we live in. I must say, this mod list runs much better than the last mod list I played. Because the last one I played whenever I was in Vivek, my FPS fucking tanked. I was in like the 20s. It wasn't great. Now, I'm even recording. And I'm at a crisp, clean... I don't know. I don't actually have an FPS number currently on screen, but I think I'm at like 50. Oh, there's a boat. That's probably the docks. Yeah, calm down. be out of your hair in a minute. Maybe the people on the mainland will like me more. I doubt it, but, you know, maybe. Okay, now my frame rate's getting a little chunkier, but we're heading to the deep part of town, so. There's the temple. There's the meteor that's crashing down out of the sky. If you're deep into reading books in Elder Scrolls games, you may be familiar with that meteor from Skyrim. I don't believe these docks were normally here. The vanilla game. Hello. These are Vivek's docks, Outlander. I'm the shipmaster, and I manage all the seagoing traffic here. Tell me your destination, if you're outward bound. Or if you're new to Vivek, I can steer you to the local services or to a specific place in Vivek. If you're looking for someone in particular, I may be able to help. So where can you take me? My ship, the Frost Ghost, can carry you from Vivek to Ebonheart, Hlaod, Maladmar, or Tel Brenora. Oh, you don't have the...
What Outlander? Why do you stop?
Yeah, you're just the vanilla travel destinations. How about you? I'm taking you to Vivek to the mainland cities of Andorthran, Darvonis, or Old Ebonheart for a fair price. Alright, let's go to Old Ebonheart, but first let me persuade you. Till you're at the funny number. Or, since you seem to be pretty susceptible to my wily ways, I can go straight to 100, I think. Or maybe not. Maybe you're not susceptible to my wily ways at all. Alright, I'll just go to 69, as usual. If only I had done that the first time I reached there. God, speechcraft in this game is so terrible. I have a lot of nostalgia for this game. Like, it's got a great world and, like, great lore. But, man, is the gameplay quite dated. Alright, to Old Ebonheart, I just saved $3 for 2 minutes of my time. Was that worth it? The answer may surprise you. So this is my first time
Someone should teach you some manners.
playing Tamriel Rebuilt. We're on the mainland of Old Ebonheart. I don't know about you, but I'm pretty excited. This place looks very large. Hello. Okay.
The Nine and the Empire, citizen.
The Nine and the Empire, citizen. Harbor offices. More guards.
Dying to hear what you have to say, Bosmer.
Why is everyone so mean to me? Let me guess, another immigrant from the Heartland, right? Yingscar Paletrick Sailor. I hear a dark elven shipmaster is causing some trouble in the harbor offices here. Keeps pestering the clerks, nagging about his rights and the rights of House Enderil. I guess he hasn't heard the news that the city doesn't belong to them anymore, huh? The high and mighty folk flood the western end of town in the Ebon Tower. You might want to watch what you say when you're in those areas. The walls may be lined with gold, but also with eyes and ears. It's not uncommon to hear a pauper disrespect an aristocrat 1 minute, and then see him dragged away by the guards the next. The inner sea and its rivers are filled with sunken ships, some heavy with treasure. One of such ships is the Imperial warship known as the Prince Helseth, which was destroyed in a storm and sank in the Thier River Delta, not far from Old Ebonheart. It's still there, split in half, I hear, at the bottom of the river. Yes, this is Old Ebonheart, grandest city east of the Vallis Mountains, I'll have you know. It's home to all sorts of noble folk up in the Ebon Tower and West Side. Lots of shopkeepers and tradesmen, too, though there's the small folk like us getting by in a quick septum. We're all still part of keeping the Empire bustling, though. Take the Guild of Rat Catchers in the sewers, for example. Mostly native dark elves who have drifted into town, but somebody's got to keep Morrowind's greatest city free from vermin. Guild of Rat Catchers, huh?
Say your piece or stand aside.
Well, I heard somebody
No, you have no manners.
is
The Nine and the Empire.
causing trouble for these harbor offices. That's a cool shirt you got there, bud. Greetings, citizen. If you're here on official business, you'll have to speak to Porcilla Dythos. She's the head clerk around here. If you're here on less official business, you best keep it discreet. Are you the one causing trouble around here? Hello, Outlander. I suppose you come to harass me with Imperial bureaucracy as well, have you? Dagon, take those wretched swits. They've made a freaking mess of it, I'll tell you what. But what would an Outlander like you care? Leave me to my troubles.
No, you have no manners.
Why does this guy hate me? When are they going to hire more clerks? I swear every time I come to this port, the lines just grow longer. You're in the front. You're in the front of the line. Move along, move along. Oi, Bosmer, you're holding up the line. I've got 15 requests to dock in the past 3 days, and they aren't getting processed any quicker with you badgering me. Oh, this is the line. Khajiit has no time for you. Khajiit is waiting on the slow census and access agent.
Oh, I'm just dying to hear what you have to say, Bosmer.
Okay, I guess they don't have a quest for me. What if I admire you a bit? I am Rother Nerevin, a Tolmer and retainer of Great House Indoril. Oh, that explains why you're so hostile. Indoril and Dress, the two great houses, are both pretty hostile to basically everyone. I am an oathman to the great house Indoril, and as bad fortune would have it, a shipmaster under imperial law. My cargo has been confiscated, and my ship, the Pious Toller, was forced to sail away without it. Oh, what will the Tolmer say? I could bring disgrace to my liege lord's name. Blast that Priscilla Dythos. She has always had it out for the thrice-blessed house. But you have a charismatic look about you. Perhaps you can help her see reason. Sure. Almalexia, bless your good sense, Outlander. Go, speak to Porcilla Dythos, the clerk, about my confiscated cargo. She's in the room to the right. The Imperials confiscated my cargo, but I tell you, it was all perfectly legitimate goods. They didn't even give me a reason. And now I might bring shame to my house thanks to those incompetent census and excess agents. Tell me more about House Indoril. Some are born into the great houses, and some chose to be sworn in. I am of the latter, a proud oathman of House Indoril. May we ever stand tall in the tribunal's esteem. Imperial regulations make great house politics look almost tame in comparison. She's no swift river strider on the water, but she gets the job done. What more can anyone ask a humble servant of the tribunal? That's why I named her the Pious Toiler. She is the chief clerk of Census and Excess, but you can find her right here in this very building. A dried-up old cliff racer, that's what she is.
Make it quick, Bosmer.
Rude, but fair. What is it now? What's this about? That Indoril oaf Rother Nerevin? I already told him illegal cargo means no rights to dock. Signed, stamped, and sealed. Now move along. Yes, as in against the law. Could you tell me more? If I liked you a little better, I might, but right now you are just wasting my precious time. Get out of line, please. Next.
I only have a few moments.
Well, what if I made you like me more? Okay, you're not really liking me much more. Okay. It's fine, I'm just grinding speechcraft. Sometimes you need to grind stats in video games. These Great House Dunmer make me so mad. Sure, the strange living gods signed the armistice, making them an official part of the Empire under our law, but do they care? They'd probably still be trading bug husks out of their filthy ash wallows if it wasn't for trade with the rest of the Empire. Ingrates. Oh, very well. I suppose I can set a minute aside for you. The cargo I confiscated from Rother Nerevan had 3 bottles of mast more than what was indicated in the shipping manifest. Officially, that makes the entire cargo suspect, and we impounded it to give it a more thorough inspection later. So you impounded his entire cargo because he had 3 more bottles of booze than what was indicated. Let me tell you something, Bosmer, and maybe it'll help you in the romance department as well. When an Imperial woman says later, she really means never. I don't expect that cargo will move from its place in the warehouse anytime soon. Wow. She said what? Malexia's Grace, you are to tell me that Swit impounded my cargo for the sake of 3 extra bottles of mast. Yeah, there might still be a way to resolve this. Blessed 3, I swear I'm going to. You are right, of course. Forgive me, Sharia Lightfoot. I lost sight of myself for a moment there. By Vivek, if those bottles would just disappear, this whole issue could be cleared right up. Say, wait a minute, that gives me an idea, Sharia Lightfoot. Would you be willing to take care of those 3 bottles of mast for me? Sure. I believe I saw that Rogash Gro Matak making off with the bottles for safekeeping, he said. Perhaps he could be reasoned with more easily than Porcilla. Why don't you go speak to him? He's office just there, behind the other door. Wow, I can't believe this mod has a typo. Hello, Mr.
Can you even be trusted?
Mr. Pink Shirt. Greetings, citizen. If you're on official business, yeah. Mast? I like Mast. And if I liked you too, then maybe we could talk. Well, I am really good at clicking the enter button. Let's say the wee Bosmer has caught my attention about the 3 bottles of Mast. What does the wee Bosmer want to do about it, Hear that? It's the tiniest lute in Tamriel playing you a sad, sad song. Not my problem. Okay. But what if you liked me even more? Or do I need to actually fight you for it? Okay. No one would miss the bottles if they were to disappear. What are you suggesting? You and I can share the mast. Drink it. No one will be the wiser. Ha ha! Sure, why the hell not? There's no harm in having a drink with a friend. Here's one for me, one for you, and another one for me. Cheers, Sharia Lightfoot. Well, I'll give that spineless Dunmer one thing. He has a good eye for booze. Tell our friend his confiscated cargo problem is all taken care of. And also tell him that he owes me another round sometime. Hold up. I think I missed a drop. Oh yeah, and you'd better tell Porcilla Dythos the good news too, otherwise she'll sit on that cargo like a mother hen on her eggs. It's a wonder they haven't fired her yet. Excuse me. I like this guy. Very drunk. What is it now? Gone? Well, without those 3 extra bottles, Rother Nerevan's cargo now checks out. There's no longer any legal justification for keeping it here. He's one lucky fetcher. Tell him he has 24 hours to get that swill out of my warehouse or I'll dump it in the sea for him.
Well, hello there. A pleasure to meet you.
Do you want something?
This is wonderful news. I thank you, and Great House Indoril thanks you. I will tell them of your unexpected kindness. Please take this as a reward. Almcivi bless your steps, Outlander. They say there are only two certainties in this life, death and taxes. At least you helped me out of my last bind with the bureaucracy here. Thank you. Well, I did it. I did a quest on the mainland. And I didn't even need to look anything up to do it. How long have I been playing?
The nine and the
A little more than half an hour? I can look around a little bit more. I don't think I'll do any more quests today, but just a little bit of exploration wouldn't hurt. This city looks very large, and whenever I look in this direction, my frame rate doesn't really appreciate it. What if I turn this down a little bit more? Because view distance is the biggest performance killer in this game. It didn't seem to help that much, but that's fine. Who are you? Welcome to the Imperial City of Old Ebonheart, citizen. If you need to declare goods, I suggest you port immediately to the customs office on the south side of town. I'm really bad at speaking words. I'm sorry. If you plan on entering the city, you should know that there is a very strict list of regulated items that must be confiscated by the Census and Excise Office before entering the city. Ebony and Dwemer items are protected property of the Emperor, and trade in such good is considered illegal under Imperial law. Skooma and moon sugar are illegal under all circumstances. If you have either category of item, please proceed into the customs office around the corner and speak with the clerk there. No, I don't have any of that. No.
Is it necessary that you speak with me?
We are not fangless, friend.
You a flower seller? I am Hides in Mud, commoner. I like your name. Hides in Mud. My last character was a Khajiit. Argonian, not Khajiit. His name was Death by Trees, or Death from Trees, and he was a dragoon. He liked jumping and hitting things with a spear. I'm an officer of the Imperial Navy. Go about your business.
Here to see the castle?
Can't believe these random people don't have names or full dialogue. 0 out of 10 mod. To be clear, everything I'm saying is a joke. Who are you? Sailor and underling of the East Empire Company.
I'm listening.
Oh, I'm gonna have a lot of frame rate problems, aren't I? Well, let's head into the main town. Who are you?
You'll find no better prices in town than with me.
Greetings, my friend. I am Citriel, the traveling wise woman. I see you're quite the traveler yourself. May I interest you in miraculous talismans and trinkets of my people? Well, who are your people? I belong to the native Ashlander tribe of Zingamajig. We are a proud people from the barren ashlands of the Ashlands. I can tell you are a friend of the Zingamajig tribe, Sharia Lightfoot. As a token of mutual respect between our peoples, I will sell you powerful talismans for a special price. You do not appear to be a Dunmer. Which leads me to believe that you're full of shit, but let me see if you got anything cool that I want. Toy Glar. Don't do that. Neil Guamant is in town. You haven't heard of him? Oh, he's a Wayrust painter. Does wonderful work. If only I could get in touch with him. I've been offered the hand of a well-to-do Imperial officer stationed home in Cyrodiil. I'd like him to see me, but I can't abandon my post, and the next closest thing is sending him my portrait. Not just any painter will do, only the best for my love. Can you help? Sure. Oh, thank you. I want to commission Neil Guimont to do it. He has a workshop near the Mages Guild.
Come on. I haven't got all day, you know.
Okay, so Neil Guimont has a workshop near the Mages Guild, and this lady wants me to convince him to make her a painting. That sounds like something I can do. But that will have to be next time. Actually, before I stop, let me set up my tents somewhere. How about on the docks? I'm sure the Census and Nexus office will be very happy to see that. And I'm excited because with these robes, I can now see the first effect on these potions, or on these ingredients, which means I can begin leveling alchemy. Start making some potions, which is pretty exciting, because alchemy, if you're not familiar with Morrowind, is the way to completely break the game. I'm going to try to avoid the super overpowered stuff like potion looping. That might even be removed. They might have just removed like fortify intelligence potions or ingredients. Because that is the way to become overpowered, is you just make a fortify intelligence potion, you drink it, you make another one. Now your new one is better because your intelligence is higher, and then you have a better fortify intelligence potion. You drink that one, and then you just keep doing that over and over and over and over again until you have like 10,000 intelligence or something. And then you can just make super powerful potions of whatever the hell you want. It's very easy to do. It's very busted. So yeah, I'm going to try to avoid doing that specifically, but I will make potions, because it's a big part of the game. And if I do end up making some strong potions, well, that's fine. As long as I don't do, like, the potion looping bullshit. Anyways, thanks for watching. See you guys next time.